G'day guys, welcome to the very first video slash vlog, whatever you want to call it, of the Wasted Youth YouTube channel. Alright, a couple of questions you may have. One, who are you? Two, what does Wasted Youth stand for and what is it all about? And so many more. So stick with us and I'm going to give you guys a bit of a run through of what I'm doing on your screen. My name's Isaac, I'm 28 years old and I'm from Brisbane, Australia. I started Wasted Youth with one goal in mind, and that is to share my passion with you guys. I have wasted my youth on cars. I've wasted a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of resources into building, playing, breaking, and fixing them. And I thought to myself, why not put it all on video and share it with you guys so you guys have a better understanding about your own car and what to do and what not to do when it comes to modifying them and driving them. So there are a lot of great video and car vloggers out there, such as Mike, TJ Hunt, Adam LZ, and so many more that you guys probably already know of. But I figured if I can put my passion onto camera and share it with you guys, it just helps me and it helps you. That's kind of the reason behind it. I have no videoing, no editing, no background in media at all, so this is going to be really raw, really uncut, and probably really painful for you and I. But look, stick with us and I'm sure we'll get better over time. Let's go down to the shed and we'll see our first product that we're working on, something that I've been tinkering with for a while. It's sort of middle of the road, halfway completed, halfway not, but I'd still love to show you guys sort of what I've been spending my time and money on and wasting my youth on. All right, here we are guys. Please excuse my garage. Working room is limited, but we do what we have to with the room we have, right? So this is a 1998 model E46 3 Series sedan, right? More doors for more. You get the idea, right?
Daddy, chill.
The car is running a Rb30 DET, or better known as a 2530. GDX 3582. Yeah. Big whirly boy. The car's sort of there, but sort of not. It's been a slight neglected project. So the car was started and then put on hold. Had just recently had another kid, and as some of you may know, it really gets in the way with plans and money gets just a little bit tighter. Always owned imports. We've had R32s, Mitsubishi Legnums, S14s. The S14 I had an Rb25 in it also. I reckon they're honestly pretty reliable motors if you maintain them and don't ride the arse end out of them, and great torque and great power. So that was the idea behind it. The 3 Series BMW have always been pretty far ahead of themselves as far as the heated seats, climate control, wood grain interior. They're a really nice car. Sedan, it just makes sense. I've got kids, so it was kind of an easy and thoughtless swap. Time and money has gone into this car, as have the previous builds I've done. Like I said, the S14 I had before this, a lot of time involved in that. The 25 conversion in the Silvias are pretty easy. Very, very far from the BMW side of things. Nothing sort of works. Fabricated engine mounts, cross members, nothing sort of bolts in the same. So it's been a wild ride, but we're getting there. So for the last few weeks, the car has actually been at a good friend of mine, Casey Meredith. He owns a shop called Meredith Metalworks, right in Redbank Plains. So he does a lot of fabrications, a lot of four-wheel drive snorkels, airboxes, aftermarket parts as far as that goes, but he's done his time in the import scene. So the car was up there for quite some time. It had to get the manifold altered because the turbo was hitting on the cam cover. So Casey spent a lot of time modifying the manifold. He's done the intercooler work for the car, modified the gearbox cross member, and so on and so forth. So I did a fair bit of shooting down there at Casey's place, but it was on a GoPro 3, and then the GoPro overheated and died, and then I switched to the camera, and the camera lighting wasn't the greatest because I own a Samsung potato cam. Yeah, I know. But I'm not too sure if I'll use that footage. I'd love to, because it's got some pretty cool stuff of Casey doing his thing, but I don't know, the footage is just sort of pieced all over the place, and it would be pretty hard and pretty crap, but we'll see how we go. So the car sits on a no-name coilover, eBay spec, and a set of 720 style 55 wheels. They are a 9.5 by 18, offset of +12, I believe. And they feel BMW guards pretty good, if you ask me. Check out this. Full sec spec interior. I probably can't see it, the lighting isn't the greatest because I am running out of light, but we've got the red leather interior. What up? Not too sure if I'm a big fan of these, but it might be something we'll get rid of at a later date. But yeah, super comfy. Sunroof, and yeah, practical. So the plan with the car in the long run, it is going to be a street car. The car will see some track time. Willowbank Raceway is not too far around the corner, so it's always a big plus. Also, Archerfield is a half-an-hour drive as well, so we get some great local tracks. Luke Fink runs Archerfield, great track. He's put a lot of time and a lot of money into that place, and it's a really good place to throw a car around. So tomorrow we will look at jacking the car up. I know we have to pull the wheels off. We have to roll the rear guards, possibly pull the fronts a little bit. We'll try and get a few more inches out of them. And engine has to come back out. So turned the car over by hand for the first time since the fresh build. The car has a custom 10-litre sump, not built by myself. So upon turning the engine over, something is rubbing on the sump, between the crank and the sump. So engine's got to come back out, sump has to come back off, and we'll inspect what's going on there. But one step forward, two steps back, in a sense with cars, it's sort of always the way. All right, guys, that is about all we're going to have time for today. It is getting rather late, and like I said, this is the very first video, so basically just an introductory video of what I'm working on in the shed, and just to say hi. Please, like everyone says, like, comment, and subscribe. So just flick down. For people like myself that are just starting out on YouTube, gives you a bit of a good feel-good feeling, seeing that subscriber count go up. And yeah, it's seriously not a hard thing to do. So think of it like this: as you're scrolling through Facebook, you see a friend's photo or a status that you like, you click the like button. It is as easy as that. It takes about 2 seconds. Hit the subscribe button, and yeah, you don't even have to like my content. You don't have to watch my videos ever again, but it does help me out in the long run. All right, so guys, please hit the subscribe button, and yeah, we'll get some more content out for you guys really soon on the BMW. All right, so peace out from the Wasted Youth Garage, guys.